Hi everybody, it's Dorothy Kilty with Raccoon Creations on YouTube, and this is I'm a design team member with Creating with Jovi, and I'm using her Flamingo Love kit. Now, in the last video I kind of showed this kit, but it's gorgeous. It is really, really gorgeous, and so I'm going to kind of get going with this. Now, as you can see, on the inside of both the front and the back pockets, I have put this, a tuck spot here. Tuck spots on the covers are important to me, and in this case, it also helps strengthen a little bit, because this was a bag, very soft, wonderful bag, but it's soft, it's flimsy, and I've glued it, and then I sewed around the edges of it, so that's added something. I haven't put my pages together yet because I want to start by adding some things to it, adding some things, some pockets and belly bands and stuff. So I'll sew it in once I get this in. Now, what I did with the digitals is on the back of them, I copied avocado dyed paper or something. This was a tea and rust leftover juice paper, and so was this that I copied on the back of them. So the back of them is all going to be writing space. I also have things like this page, digital page, which has a tuck spot at the bottom and things. So I have at least partially cut out the pages of ephemera that Jovi has. So there's these pieces, and I thought they would be wonderful belly bands. So what I like to do with belly bands is actually to fold the edges down. This gives me a little bit more room to put things in them. So I find a page, and then I'm going to just figure out where I want them to go. So now this will fit on a page nicely. Now I need to decorate it. Okay, so there's, some of these beautiful things, flowers. We have these, which I haven't completely cut them out. As you can see, it's easier to not lose them if they're in bigger pieces. Some of these, a couple of these pages, I printed on cardstock so that they are a little firmer to go into pockets and tuck spots and things. So that's kind of fun. And then this is just on the paper, not picked out. The cardstock was not white; it was an off-white, which I thought was nice. So, with this belly band, what I'd like to do, if I can figure out exactly where I moved it, is I have this section of, it's bright ribbon. It's very colorful pieces, because I just think this deserves that, okay? It's gorgeous. So, but a lot of them are wide, and I'm not sure I want to cut them apart because they're so pretty the way they are. This could be a belly band all by itself, either this way or across this way. So I don't want to cut those up. I do, however, have some smaller pieces. Now this can go on there just like that, and I think that's pretty. And actually, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to glue that on, and it will be, it will finish off this belly band. I could just glue it in a couple places and then have a second tuck spot in the middle of this, and that would be pretty. But this is so pretty all by itself, I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so we have this gold and things, and then we have the pink plaid that comes from the kit. So I think that makes a nice design just like that. So I need to fix that, my glue holder there. I'm actually going to take my scissors real quick and cut this off. This is a little wider than it needs to be. Okay, and now we glue this on here like that. Okay, and now we have a belly band on that page, ready to go. Okay, I want to do another belly band in the second signature. Pretty much going to take a one of these yellow ones, so do it pretty much the same way. Let's do it on this side this time. So I'm going to fold this down, and then I'm going to figure out, and one of the ways you can figure out where it's going to go on a page is just to put this down a tiny bit and then just fold this over. Okay, and that's how you mark it. I'm not much into measuring. I'd much rather just sort of wing it. Okay, so we have this one. Now on this one, I have this beautiful washi tape, and I'm going to take it and run it over this glue stick. A lot of times the washi tape kind of gets old, and you don't really know what how old it is, if the glue's going to stick. And washi tape also was designed to be a low tacky tape, which basically means it doesn't stay stuck. It's so that you can pick it up again if you need to. Well, I hate that I did that. Let's see. Which way does it go? Okay, there it is. Oops. Get it loose here. Okay, I'm going to take and tear this off here, and then it needs to be about this long. This time I'm going to tear it off. It's harder to do this with a longer piece, you know, to run it over the way I was doing it before. When it's longer like this, it's much easier to line it up and take it there. So, okay, so now we have one piece of washi tape there, and so that adds a little contrast to it. Let's take one of these flowers. I'm going to pull this page out instead of trying to work on the whole thing like that. Okay, let's take one of these flowers and cut it out real quick. Where's my... These are not the good scissors. I'm not gonna cut them exactly on the line, especially with these scissors, because they're kind of a curved scissors, so kind of interesting to... Now, you probably know this, but you know, it's easier if you move the object you're cutting the paper around rather than moving the scissors around. So that works a little faster and a little bit neater, more accurate when you're cutting that way. Okay. So these belly bands and things don't have to be real complex. You know, a lot of times we do put a lot of things on them, But you don't have to. They can be pretty simple and be very, very attractive that way. So now if I put this right here, like this, it is sticking over the sides a little bit, but I believe it'll be fine as long as I'm careful with that. Okay, so I'm not going to get all the way to these edges exactly. Okay, and I am putting it a little bit sideways because it's a little bit, it fits better that way, I think. So that is really pretty. Now, to stick something behind here, I can just take a card. So I have these cards over here of different colors of cardstock. Some of it has been embossed already, and some of it has not. But so I could just take this to go behind this belly band, and then just take one of these. So these are the cardstock. I don't want those. These are the ones that are paper. So if I just cut this out like this. Now this could be glued on as a as another pocket or something, but what I'm going to do is just glue it on as it is, with the rest of the purple card being a frame for this picture, like this, like this. And see, the digitals are so gorgeous, you don't need to add a lot to it. And you just, when this has glued down, or when it is done, see, just like that, it makes a really pretty page. You've got journaling space on the back of this, and you also can journal around here if you would like to. So let's just take and glue this down. Okay. This could have gone either way, but I had decided that I wanted it this way. So there we go. There we go. And we have a journaling card to stick inside. So, you know, kind of gorgeous, really, I think. Whoops. That goes down. Okay. I have all these pieces of cardstock, and I just picked out some that were kind of the colors to go with the kit. I'm not sure which ones I'll definitely use, but all kinds of pretty things that I can use. Now, when you have big pieces like this can be folded in half and decorated, or you can trim it down, whatever you need to do, okay? So now we have these, and I am just going to take these and for right now I'm just going to cut them apart like this. So the plaid background makes a bit of gives me some lines to cut on. So now these can be used as is. I'll put those in a minute. Let's take a look at some of these little pieces. Okay, these are more that are on cardstock. These are the ones that are on paper. And so the ones that are on cardstock are great to tuck in or to you know, make journaling cards in pockets and things. And then these, now these have like designs for like stamps on them, but I don't have scissors that exactly match those, so I'm just using one of my scissors to cut a shape around, and then I will once again ink up the edge Okay, let's just cut some more out. Okay, so this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut around this edge with these, but also leave the edge that's drawn on there intact. So by inking this, see, that makes kind of, I think it's a pretty edge. So we have that one. Okay, let's get a different scissors for a little bit of variety. Okay, now these are just a zigzag cut. So we'll cut this around here. Once again, I'm going to ink around these edges. The little bits of white that show will disappear a little bit in that. Boy, I cut this crooked. I hate when I do that. Okay, and then let's cut around this flower. And this sunrise. So I don't do a lot of really bright colors like this. So that's one of the reasons I picked this kit. I just thought it'd be so fun to kind of stretch myself a little bit and see where it would take me. Okay, now this is, oh, okay. So what I'm going to do with this is kind of a peekaboo pocket. And you can use, they don't have to be rectangles to use. They can be just different shapes and stuff and put them together. But see, you put them together in such a way that it makes a pocket or a tuck spot here in the corner that something can go down here. I'm going to kind of glue these together, and then I'm going to put glue. Can you see me? No. I'm going to put glue along this bottom edge and then this side edge. Okay? And I think I'm going to do that as we go. Oops. Baby wipes are so good for getting the glue off of these. Okay, so I'm going to start with this side edge here and the bottom. I want a little bit, whoops, want a little bit of a bottom edge on this one. Okay, so the next one I'm going to have is this, and I think I want it to go like, I think I'm going to put this one down here, and then this one over here. Now they don't have to be in a slant like this. This would be really cute if we stacked it this way too. So, and this doesn't have to go straight, it can go like that. So let's do that. So all we want is a little bit of glue on this corner here, and that will let this go here. Now, if I'm at all worried about sticking things down to the paper, I'll take some wax paper and put underneath. Okay? Just put this up here like this for right now. Okay? So we want this one to be down here like this. This one is going to be up here like this. And then this one will go there. Okay? So we have that started there. He's going to come. I want him to be over peeking up over the top of that. This flower can go like this. This flower can go like this, and then this will go here like this. So that's going to work. So now this will overlap this first of all, a little bit over here. Let's see, let's do this, okay? And then this will go over here, and it's not going to be as obvious. What a terrible job I did of cutting these out when I'm done with this, okay? And now we're just going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go right down here, right down this side over here. It'll attach to the page like that, okay? And so now we have a tuck spot. So this, we can take a tuck spot, a card or something, and it can go in here like this, and it peeks out to the bottom. So, isn't that kind of cute? I like that. Thank you, Kathleen Maurer, for introducing me to this pocket. And so now this can go right back in here. Okay, so I have more pieces. I'm going to be putting more pockets and things into this, and I'll be back to show you more. Okay, thanks very much. I appreciate you spending time with me.